anothering book. What first attracts me with this book is the cover with the fingers with drawings on it. It reminds me of my mom and I. When I feel bored sitting, she usually takes my hand and starts drawing on my fingers with faces and tells me stories. And I like stories, and I find that this book, One Another, has a lot of stories also in it. Now, One Anothering book is a book that we started as a devotional book as a group, and I find it very interesting. It is not the usual book that we often see. If you take a look at the topic, it's like a step-by-step guide for growth of oneself, either growth of my own or my relationship with others. This book enhances my spiritual growth as well. It is all Bible based and it has verses after verses of how God and this Bible of yours are giving us examples and teaching us to have another view, another perspective on how to deal with ourselves and with others. At the beginning of the part of the topic are sets of questions that I seldom or don't even ask myself. And I like it because it gives me time to reflect and know myself. And then there's another set of questions where I try to understand or how to view others as well. We may go to the same encounters in life, but our perspective and views are different. And this book gives me another point of view of how to understand myself and my reactions, and at the same time, how to understand others and how to be considerate of others as well. I also like the stories and the quotation and the poems. I consider them as like inspirational words in a short, compact form. It strikes me right away and give me something to reflect personally, socially, and spiritually. Overall, I can say that this book is about love and caring for one another, and that is how we should grow. God came to this world because He loves us and He cares for us. And this book reminds us of it and teaches us, and God demonstrated it all. I find this book very timely. I would recommend it to anyone, especially the younger generation who wants to discover themselves and how to have a better relationship with others, but most especially discovering God. I am not done with volume 1, but looking forward for volume 2. So happy reading and happy Christian growth.
Hello everyone, I am here to give my feedback on the book One Anothering by my friend and colleague Marvin Marcelino. This book is a book that I really enjoyed studying and sharing with our teachers when we did our Bible study together every morning. It is a book that I would recommend for all classes of people. Why? Is because it is a book that encourages to love one another. And if you are looking forward and have a passion for people, to improve your relationships with them, then I think this is a good book to read. Why do I recommend this book? Is because it is very insightful. There are topics that are thought-provoking, as well as it makes you introspect first, and there are some discussion questions which you could interact with your buddies or with your prayer group members or just with anybody, and then you can see their insights as well. And it also has motivational thoughts by renowned speakers, theologians, and mentors. And it's also a book that calls for prayer, because now when we want certain changes in our lives, we need to seek God's help. And therefore, any person, whether they believe in Christianity or not, do believe that prayer works. So therefore, I would recommend this book to anybody who wants to improve their relationships with one another. Read One Anothering with your friends and with your family members and improve your relationship with each other. Thank you.